First off, I want to congratulate my boyfriend, Ed, on finishing his classes. Um, since he's in Germany, he's already done with the day. It's only the morning for me, but he finished everything and he said his last test went really well, and even though he was way stressing out last night, I think it's just because it's his last test ever, and he's done. So I'm really proud of him, and he's out partying, and I'm so proud of him. And I'm hoping he's having a lot of fun. Um, so yeah. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so I was going to make this video about what I've been doing this week. It's been pretty brutal, but it's all okay because I know next week is going to be awesome. I have been taking a wilderness first aid class. So I have my CPR AED training, and I have first aid training, and now I have wilderness first aid, and I feel really good about it now. My first day of the class was kind of bad. We started out in the classroom, and and we did all this stuff, on the board, and he gave us, the steps of primary survey and blah blah, and first you make sure the scene is safe, and then then you approach them, ask their name, blah blah. And it seemed all fine on paper, and then we went out and role played, and when it was my turn to save somebody, I completely forgot everything, and I was like, oh my god, your arm's broken. I don't know what to do. Because, you would think with an arm broken you splint it and stuff like that, and you head out. But in wilderness first aid, usually you're out a couple miles at least, and if you don't know the person, there's all this legal stuff, and so you have to do everything very specifically, and so that's what I couldn't remember, because I know how to splint arms and stuff, but anyway, then the next 2 days was fine, and I feel really good about it. I mean, pretty good. I might miss some legal stuff, which is kind of bad, but I could definitely do pretty well with saving somebody's life. So the only thing that kind of freaks me out is if somebody has a split artery. In urban medicine, you just put bandages on it and put as much pressure as possible, and that's it, because you only have to keep them alive for an hour, and then the EMTs come, and the ambulance arrives, and you pass off the patient. But in wilderness medicine, if you don't get them to stop bleeding, they're going to die, because you could be 3 days out, So the part that kind of freaks me out is if they don't stop bleeding within 10 to 15 minutes, then it's obviously an artery, and so you have to go in and pinch the artery for 10 minutes until it stops bleeding. You have to go into their wound and pinch it. So that's kind of freaky. But I would totally do it, but if somebody's dying, especially, I mean, the people I will be with in the wilderness are people I care about, and gosh, even if it was a stranger, you come across this person dying, you kind of get an adrenaline rush, and so it doesn't really matter, and you just do whatever you can to save them. So I feel pretty good, but now I'm really paranoid, because now I know I can do something, and so I have this new sense of responsibility with me, and so now I'm going to go out and buy a face mask and a SAM splint, and stuff like that, and start carrying that with me, because now I feel like, now that I can save your life, I have to. I would completely go crazy if I had that guilt on my mind if I didn't do anything. So so that part's kind of stressful, but I feel good about it. So yeah, but the training was really fun. My teacher was just a lot of fun. He's one of my bosses. He works for the indoor climbing center, and he does outdoor trips and stuff like that. And so he's just a lot of fun. And he's really funny, and he knows his stuff. So it's pretty cool. And he did a good job reassuring us, because really anything we do out there is better than nothing. And so he kept on reminding us that when we were freaking out and being like, I don't know if I could do that right. And he's like, well, if you don't do it right, it's better than nothing, because you're all they have out there. And so that was a good point. So I'm trying to get him to do a wilderness survival class. Instead of first aid of like helping others, it would be cool to learn how to like survive on your own and stuff. So I'm trying to get him to do that, and we might take like road trips out to build snow caves and stuff. That would be so much fun. So yeah, today's Friday, and I have next week off because I'm picking up Ed in the morning and on Monday, and then we're going to stay the night there in that city, and then we're going to a 311 concert on Tuesday night, and then staying the night there, and then we'll come home and we'll be here for a few days, and we're going to our hometown after that for the weekend, and then it's his birthday, and so it's going to be a good next week. And of course I have all of next week and the next Monday off because that's Labor Day, so that's good. I'm glad I have that day off because it's celebration time for Ed. So anyway, it's gonna be fun, and I'm really happy, and it's sunny outside, and it's Friday, and yeah, I hope all of you are doing very well, and I told you I'd make another video soon, and I'm just going to be hanging around this weekend, so I'll probably make another video. I have a lot of work to do around the house, but that's it. So I'll just be home all weekend, shopping, and cleaning. I have to clean a lot. You can't see it, but this room's a mess. You can see some of it. That's my bathrobe. Awesome. Yeah, so have a good weekend, you guys. I'll probably talk to you soon.